welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to have you here. So today's video is going to be on the multi-level marketing company called Thrive/Le-Vel. I am going to be doing a deep dive on this, and we are going to be talking all about the company, the ins, the outs, the income disclosure statements, lawsuits, the CEO, how to rank up, how to get bonuses, the car opportunity, the trip opportunities, and so much more. So first, what is the company? So Le-Vel/Thrive is a health and wellness multi-level marketing company founded in 2012, and the brand's philosophy, I actually like to read this, says, Le-Vel was created and envisioned with a greater purpose, a premium plan. The plan was not to create just a product or just a product line, but to build a global brand, a new icon. Our brand Thrive was built to encompass ultra premium products and premium product lines to be a new brand for a better lifestyle and premium seeking consumers. The largest and most successful companies in the world are extremely good at one thing. They build brands, not products. I found this sentence a little bit weird for me because yes, I do agree that a brand needs to build their brand. They need to be known for something. But generally with your brand, you're known for your product. When I think Lululemon, I think leggings. When I think Gymshark, I think workout shorts. You think of the product, so your product should be the first thing that people think about. So I don't get that. And then they also say they are so successful with this singular focus, they can put their logo on anything and it will be passionately accepted worldwide. As the Le-Vel vision is birthed with Thrive, it will continue on with multiple brands. They say to build a premium lifestyle company, we knew we had to create a premium product line, but also look beyond just the product. We had to envision a larger purpose, a deeper reason for what we are doing. So as you're going to see in a minute, I am going to go over their products, and I'm going to ask you, as someone who's watching this video, whether you think that their products are anything revolutionary or anything that people actually need in their lives, because in all honesty, I'm not sure that I think people need these products. So this company was founded in 2012 by Jason Camper and Paul Gravett. So Jason Camper was actually a prior distributor. It doesn't say, I've looked everywhere, but I couldn't find the exact MLM he was in prior to, but it does state that he was a distributor for 9 years before becoming a co-founder of Le-Vel, and he actually left college to pursue a career in this industry. So a little backstory on Jason Camper. It says Jason Camper grew up in Texas. His father was an air traffic controller and his mother worked for a university. It was what he described as a very traditional and humble upbringing. While in college, Jason discovered nutritional supplements and direct selling. He ultimately left college to pursue a career in the industry, and he never looked back. He worked as a distributor for nearly 9 years before moving to the corporate side of dietary supplement direct sales. Along the way, he learned management, supply chain, commission, software, and any other aspect of business he could. One thing I think is very special, he says, is that both Paul and I started right where all the promoters started, with hopes and dreams. So that's a little bit of backstory on him, and let's look into Paul Gravett. So Paul Gravett has actually been known for being in entrepreneurship for 20 plus years, and I'm going to read a little bit of snippet on him. So it says, before launching Le-Vel with fellow co-founder Jason Camper in 2012, Paul Gravett was a seasoned entrepreneur, having spent 25 years involved in technology, communications, and other ventures. Earlier in his career, Paul says, he was fortunate to meet several businessmen who taught by example and had a profound influence on him, particularly with regard to their work ethic. He said, I learned in my first business experience that if you really expect to achieve your dreams, you have to understand that dreams don't happen without sacrifice. I was around people who held each other and themselves accountable. So as we can see, Paul Gravett is someone who has been in entrepreneurship. He has started other businesses, and he still does other things besides Thrive and Le-Vel. And the only thing I could find on Jason Camper himself was that he actually was in direct sales and multi-level marketing for 9+ years, which I found was quite interesting, because we see a lot of the times that people who start MLMs generally have been in an MLM themselves, or they have worked in corporate and other MLMs and decided to build their own. That has been the most common way I have seen MLMs become a thing, or to people starting an MLM because they have been somewhat involved in direct sales or multi-level marketing before. So as we've seen on Thrive's website, for their company's philosophy, they really talked about their product line. So let's see, what does this company provide? What does Le-Vel/Thrive have? So they sell things like pills, powders, and patches that are meant to help you on your health and fitness journey. They also have a Thrive Plus line. This line sells everything from pre and postbiotic powders, a hydration powder, a treat meal powder, pop popcorn chips, and they even have a skincare line, which I found quite interesting. They sell things like skin peels, detox purifying bars, charcoal masks, and even like hand and foot reparative cream. So I thought we should look and read the prices of these products. I find that's extremely important also before I give my opinion on the products. So first, they have these Thrive Experience packs. So let's look at the price of this. So in order to get a 2-week package that is going to help you on your health and fitness journey, that would cost you $100. The next package would be $150, and for a 4-week pack for you and your spouse, because it says a couple's 4-week pack, would be $300, and that would be every single month. So these packs, if we want to look at the details, these include the Thrive Women or Thrive Men Premium Lifestyle Capsules. They include 1 Thrive Premium Lifestyle Mix and 1 Thrive Premium Lifestyle DFT, which is their patches. So for that alone, you're going to be paying $100. For the next one, that's $150. You would be paying for the capsules, which is honestly just like a pill you take every day in order to get all your vitamins in, like a vitamin pill. You'll also get that Thrive Lifestyle Mix, plus 1 free Lifestyle Mix and a Thrive Lifestyle DFT, which are the patches. And then the couples pack will include all of that just twice. So you'd be paying $300 every single month to keep up with this. If you want to continue to use these products, you have to buy them every single month because their products don't last for longer than that. So next, the Thrive Experience 1, 2, 3. So their women's lifestyle capsule is $75 and it comes with 60 capsules. The men's lifestyle capsule is $74 and it is a 60-day supply. So these are like vitamins, like your vitamins that you can get at the store where you just buy vitamin pills. My vitamin pills are like $8 and they last me 30 days. So I spend 16 versus 74. They then have shakes. So their shakes have a 16 serving size and you're gonna pay $52 for that. And they have a couple different flavors. They have like chocolate, strawberry, and they're all the same price, $56 for all of them. Then you can actually get a Thrive Shake assortment pack to taste test, and it will come with 16 packs, 4 of each flavor. They even have a candy cane one, a pumpkin spice one, and now we're gonna get into the patches. So the Thrive Premium Lifestyle DFT is one of their patches, and in order to get 30 applications, you're going to spend $62. So again, for a whole month's supply, and they have a bunch of different patches, all the same price. Then you can look at the Thrive Plus line, which I found very interesting to look at because this has like a biotic pill, 60 pills for $52. They then have chocolate recovers. So actually for like finishing your workout is $50, but you're only gonna get 16 servings. Like to me, that's so expensive. And then I'm just gonna kind of go down. They have these thirst things. Then they have what's called a treat meal. This is one that actually really bothered me. If we read what the treat meal is, it says the treat meal is a premium approach to your daily digestive lifestyle and is designed to help those meals with that we all love. So essentially you're gonna take this pill in order to help you digest all of those foods you love. And then they say pizza, pasta, Mexican, and dessert go-to meals. Why is pasta, Mexican, pizza, and dessert such a bad thing to have? You don't need these kind of pills in my opinion. You just don't. They have popcorn chips, which for a 12 count, you're gonna pay $30. Just go get popcorn chips at the store. And then they have a bunch of patches. Now these are more expensive. They have patches from $110, $80, and then they have protein bars and some more things. So their Thrive Skin, I was also interested in. I'm not gonna go over every product because for some reason they have a plethora of products. They have so many that I feel is not even needed. So they have a Thrive 3-step system for $185 and it comes with 3 items only. Then they have a sample kit that's $75 that comes with 3 items only. And then they have things like an enzyme peel, a correcting serum for $62, a moisturizer for $62, a detox purifying bar for $44, and charcoal activated mask for $38. I just think, in my opinion, like this is insanity how much these items cost. Now, if we're talking about if these products are something that is important, in my opinion, it's not. You don't need these products, you don't need these patches, you don't need this wearable nutrition that they're talking about. And while yes, I use products like pre and post workout, my pre and post workout are very inexpensive from very ethical companies that I love to support and that I love, and their prices are not even like a quarter of what Thrive's prices are. But I am no dietitian. I'm no, certified person. I'm no nutritionist. So I will recommend 2 YouTube channels to watch. The first one is Kat over at Unlock Nutrition. She's a dietitian and she actually reviewed all of these products. She even stated how a lot of these products can be very bad depending on certain disorders you already have and things like that. So I would really recommend checking her video out. And then I have another channel, Brianna. She is a personal trainer and dietitian to be, and she did a video on their wearable nutrition recently. So I will link that down below if you guys want a little bit more in depth about the actual products itself. Now let's get into the nitty gritty besides the products, because I am very interested in everything else they have to offer. So a lot of the times you're going to hear Thrive reps state that you can refer to people and you can get free products. So I thought I would mention that. So they do have a refer to yours is free program. So how do you get it? When you have 2 personal customers enrolled in the auto ship program, you're eligible to receive free product each and every month as long as they continue their auto ship. So if you're signed up as a rep and you have 2 customers with an auto ship, you will then that next month be able to get products for free, which I actually think is a really good program to have instead of like having your distributors always buying stuff. But this means you need to have people who are customers who are nonstop auto shipping these very expensive, not really necessary products to their home. It then also says only orders placed by your personally referred customers are eligible. So how do Thrive credits work? Thrive credits are an easy and fun way to buy free Thrive. Promoters and customers can use their credits on orders, reorders, and auto ships. You just have to pay for shipping and the balance of your orders not covered with credits. For instance, if you have 150 credits and your order is $200, you will have to pay the remaining 50. So for instance, they did give an example. If John and Stacy are both customers that are enrolled in the auto ship program, John's order included $100 worth of products and Stacy's included $300. As long as both of their products are on auto ship, you'll receive credits equal to the average of their orders, which would be 150 Thrive credits. So that following month, you could get $150 worth of products, technically for free. Now, they actually do this for customers only. You don't have to be just a rep to do this. So a lot of the times you will see Thrive reps trying to get their customers to get customers. So they want their customers to essentially recruit people for them so that their customers can get free product. It's very weird. My cousin actually is someone who did Thrive years back, and she even stated it was very weird and shady and slimy, and that's how she felt just as a customer when they would try and tell her, oh, find 2 people or recruit 2 other customers and you'll get your product for free. So I'm interested what you guys think about that program. So now I like looking into how do you become a distributor? How do you sign up? So they have a whole site for this, or a whole page for this. It says number 1, enroll as a free Le-Vel brand promoter. So yes, you can sign up with Le-Vel or Thrive. Same thing. You can sign up with Le-Vel without having to purchase the product. So that's important to state because some MLMs you do have to pay in order to just be a rep. But the thing to keep in mind is there's no way for you to promote this brand without buying products. When you sign up, you are going to be told by your uplines, I've been told by a lot of sources about this, they're going to be told by your uplines that you need to buy product, you need to buy product, you need to stock up, you need to get active, you need to get this PV, and that's going to be in the next step on how you sign up. But there's just no way for you to promote a product without having the actual product. And that's just in every aspect, no matter how you're selling. Because if you think about it, if you go up to a car dealership and the salesman that's selling to you says, hey, I own a Kia, but I'm gonna sell you a Honda. And then I ask, well, why do you only use Kias but you don't have a Honda? They're like, oh, I just think Kias are better. Why would I wanna buy the product you're trying to sell me? So it's just like that in any aspect of sales. If you become a promoter, but you're not actually using the products, but you're rather using things that are cheaper, or you're not even using these things in general, why would anyone purchase from you? I don't think that that's such an amazing thing. Oh, you can sign up for free, cool, but then you're still going to have to buy product. So number 2, get qualified and maintain active status. And here's where it comes in. Here is where you have to pay. So it says in order to earn most commission, you are required to be qualified and active. What does that mean? How do you get qualified? How do you stay active? That means you must purchase or sell at least 100 PV worth of products since your enrollment. And then you'll have to do that every single month. So active means you have maintained personal or customer product orders totaling at least 100 PV per month. So what that means is you either have to purchase 100 PV worth of products or you have to sell 100 PV worth of products to be active. If you're not getting customers, because remember you signed up without buying products, so how are you going to sell anything? You're going to have to buy 100 PV to stay active. And it's not easy to sell products like this at this price and these type of products. So how quickly are you actually going to be able to sign people up so that you don't have to fulfill that 100 PV? And is it really going to be sustainable? Or are you going to do well enough to where you can sign up a crap load of customers that consistently every single month are purchasing 100 PV or more in order for you to have your active status? If not, you're going to have to pay. So to me, that's kind of shady that they'll say, oh, you can sign up as a free, but then you still have to buy and maintain a PV. Next, it then says you can refer your 2 customers to the auto ship program. So it's what we talked about before. You refer 2 customers and then you get your product for free the next month. And then it says grow your business. Begin to grow your business, drive sales, and increase commissions by sharing your Thrive experience with others. You love the products in the Thrive community, so share your experience in person and on social media with family, friends, and anyone you think that could benefit, and you'll find people from all walks of life looking to feel better and join our thriving community. So as you see right there, they said, you love the products and the Thrive community, so share your experience. They know that you can't really do anything unless you are actually utilizing the product. So I actually read their whole 40-page policies and procedures that promoters have to agree to. And I wrote down 5 different things that were in their policies and procedures that I find kind of interesting that I thought I would share. I know a lot of people when they read policies and procedures, they generally skip this. I always recommend reading these kind of things because it's very important to know. Number 1 of the things that I seen said payments and unclaimed commissions. In order to be eligible for commissions, bonuses, or promotional payouts, a promoter must be qualified and active. So clearly, like I already stated, you're going to need that 100 PV. The minimum amount of payment of commissions and bonuses is $25. So if you don't make at least $25, you're not going to get paid out. Then they said after 12 months, your money will be purged from your account. So essentially what that means is if you only make $24 in a 12-month period, you're not even going to see that $24 unless you make that $25 or meet that $25 threshold. Number 2, stockpiling prohibited. The success of Le-Vel depends upon retail sales to the ultimate consumer. Therefore, all forms of stockpiling are prohibited. Le-Vel strictly prohibits the purchase of products solely in an attempt to qualify for advancement in the comp plan. Such purchases are considered bonus buying. The problem here that I find is there's no real way to regulate this. So with this kind of rule, yes, this is a rule in every single MLM that I have looked into, but how do they regulate it? How do they make sure that people aren't bonus buying, that they're not sending money to their downline in order for their downline to purchase products that they can rank advance? How do you know that they're not buying $200, $300 of PV a month so that they can rank advance? How are you actually going to take the steps to regulate this? Because I don't see the steps being taken. I'm going to show posts in a couple of minutes to show that they do stockpile. They are having loads and loads of products sent to their house that I know they don't need. And based on the price of their products, are spending so much money just to see themselves rank advance and things like that. So I have a problem with there being no way to actually regulate this rule. Next, inactive promoters. So it actually says promoter or customer account showing no purchases or other office activity for 90 days following enrollment will be canceled by Le-Vel in its sole discretion. Le-Vel reserves the right to cancel any promoter or customer's account retroactively if it believes such action is necessary to ensure overall fairness in its sole discretion. Your account can be shut down and just canceled. No warning, we don't care, canceling your account. So when you see people in Thrive/Le-Vel saying that this is their business and that they own a business, if you owned an actual business, there would be no one above you to shut your account off. There would be no one above you to say, oh, we're gonna shut your stuff down. There just wouldn't be. Then this is another important thing. I have 2 more to go over. The independent contractor status. The promoter will not be treated as an employee for federal or state tax purposes. All promoters are independent contractors engaged in their own separate business pursuits. Promoters are not to be considered purchasers of a franchise, nor does the agreement between Le-Vel and its promoters create an employee/employer relationship, agency, or partnership or joint venture. Promoters are strictly prohibited from stating or implying, whether orally or in writing, that their relationship is any other than outlined above. So they're trying to really get out of, you're not an employee, we have nothing to do with each other, you're just an independent contractor. So again, you're not a business owner, you're an independent contractor for a company. You're a promoter for a company, a salesperson for a company. And the next one is their training requirement. It says promoters are required to assure the adequate training of promoters they sponsor. I have a real issue with this, guys. It says adequate training shall include, but is not limited to, education regarding the policies and procedures, comp plan, product information, sound business practices, sales strategies, and ethical business behavior. A sponsor must maintain an ongoing professional leadership association with promoters and his/her/its organization, and must fulfill the obligation of performing a bona fide supervisory. I find this really wrong. I find if you're an independent contractor for a company, it should be up to the company to tell you and outline what you can and cannot do, or outline what you should and should not be doing. They should be the one that's teaching you the policies and procedures. They should be the one that is telling you your comp plan. They should be the one that's giving product information and business advice and sales strategies. While yes, I do believe that uplines are out here and they are trying to teach their downlines, this leads to where downlines are going out and doing illegal stuff and unethical things that they are. Because if in an MLM, there's not some sort of regulation or someone there that's giving the same information to every single person, then you're going to have all of your reps out here going willy-nilly because they have no one telling them what to do and not to do. If you have a million different teams and all of these teams are teaching their teams and their downlines different things, how are you going to regulate the information being spread? You're just not going to be able to. So I find a real issue with this, because when we see reps out here doing illegal and unethical things, they're probably learning these things from their uplines or from that top 1% of MLM reps in Le-Vel, rather than hearing it from the actual company. How can you regulate your reps and your independent contractors if you're the one not giving them the information? You're telling them that the promoter is required to train their downline. I just find an issue with this. I'd love to know what you guys think down below. So now we're going to look at how the company promotes, or what their promoters say. So this company, I have never actually seen a full-on advertisement for this company. If you have, totally let me know. But I try to search everywhere for infomercials and things like that, and I really couldn't find any infomercials. So in my opinion, I see them as a company that utilizes their distributors as their #1 way to promote their products. So because of that, their promoters / distributors / reps are the ones that are out there making those, social media posts and everything like that to promote their company. So I thought we would read what some promoters have said on their Instagram pages. I am going to keep them blurred out and everything. So the first one that we were going to look at says, "I can't believe this is our job. A fun content photo shoot, an amazing lunch on the patio, helping people get healthier and helping my tribe, being able to spoil one of my best friends for her birthday. Thursday doesn't have to be one of the days you look forward to because it's one step closer to the weekend. I get it because I was there. Level up, take a chance, change your mindset, and you can change your life." So I find a problem with this because you are, again, the promoters are trying to show this lifestyle. This didn't talk about their products. It didn't talk about what you have to do in order to rank advance or how to join the company. It's trying to make it seem like this job is some sort of influencer job. It's some sort of content creator job, and you get to go out to lunch and you get to spoil your friends and live this life you want to live that you see on TV, that you see influencers living, and then not giving a real reality check to what's really going on in these MLMs and the work that you're actually producing. Another post says, "Reminder, we all start with 0 followers, 0 clients, and with 0 clue what we're doing. I was a huge skeptic of network marketing, huge. I always laughed, rolled my eyes, called it a scam, but truth is I was ignorant. I was uneducated. But when I saw these 3 simple steps, I knew I had to at least try them. So I asked all questions, the questions I was scared to ask, but I was desperate for a change. I was overweight, unhealthy, depressed, high anxiety, tired, exhausted, unmotivated. Day 1, I felt this product work. Day 3, I knew I had to share what I was doing. I believed in the product so much. So I asked business-related questions. I loved everything the company had to offer. Free products, no monthly fees, paid weekly, no website fees, no forced auto ship, no cold messaging, free training, 3 lifestyle getaways a year, cash auto bonus at second rank, 100% volume-based promotions, dollar for dollar volume." This is just a snippet. I could go on and on. My point is that risk you are afraid to take could be the most life-changing risk of your life. You have nothing to lose and so much to gain. Let's break this post down. So first, she said she was a huge skeptic of network marketing, but what she did was she asked questions. Again, I have a problem with that. Yes, you can ask questions, but you need to actually do your research on these companies, because when you just listen to what an upline says, a lot of the time, people that are in the MLM may not even know the facts themselves. They may not even know about income disclosures. They may not even know the legitimate definition of pyramid schemes. They may not know these things, and you're just asking them questions. So it's like the blind leading the blind. So I find that asking questions, yes, is important, but at the same time, you need to actually do your own research, read things online, look up reviews, look at things like that, and don't just believe everything that an upline is telling you, because let me tell you, time and time again, I have seen them not tell the truth. And while they may not know they're not telling the truth, a lot of the times they aren't telling the truth because they listen to their upline and their upline and their upline. So they're all spreading the same information that's not giving you the full context of what the company is. She then says overweight, unhealthy, depressed, high anxiety. So here she's using, her mental health disorders and things like that to try and reel people in. She said, day one, I felt this product work. I'm gonna be honest, I have never seen products just work in one day. Things like probiotics, prebiotics, patches, post-workout, like you need to give those a couple more days to work, or actually a couple months for you to really be noticing a difference in what the product is doing. So I find that a little shady that day one, she knew the products were working, and day three, she believed in the product so much so she, did the dang thing. Then she goes over free products, no monthly fees. As we see, you have to stay active, which is 100 PV a month at least, depending on your rank and stuff. So you do have monthly fees. She said paid weekly, no website fees, no forced auto ships. Technically, they are forcing auto ship. Technically, by telling you need 100 PV in order to be active, or you have to sell at least 100 PV, what happens when you don't sell that? You are essentially forced into purchasing products if you want to stay active. They said no cold messaging. Where? Because I see that happening all the time. I would be very curious what she means by that. She says cash auto bonus. We're gonna go over that in a minute. She also said the lifestyle trips. We're gonna go over that in a minute. Next, you know how we talked about bonus buying or stockpiling, essentially buying a crap load of products? Well, here's a post of someone with a crap load of products. Let me tell you, if I looked at this right here and I could figure out what each of these products were, let me tell you that these have to be at least $500+ just by looking at the patches and seeing that it looks like the post-workout and things like that. It looks like she has skincare. This is over $500 worth of product. This could not be all free product in my opinion, unless you sold to a crap load of people. So the post says, mandatory auto ships are for the birds. Here, my customers choose to have one. Their reward, 25% off, change, pause, or cancel at any time, in their control, 3 months straight equals 1 free gift, $44 to $88 and free shake mix with purchase a 4-week experience. Accounts are free to make and keep. 2 referrals equals free thrive. Yes, not only do I get to earn my life-changing system for no cost, my customers have the opportunity to as well. So here's where we can see them promoting that, oh, if you sign up as a customer, you can get things for free. But you also have to technically recruit another 2 customers that are willing to pay over $150 for auto ship products that are coming to you every single month. What are the odds that that's actually happening? So now we're getting into the nitty gritty. I'm excited. So we're gonna look at their comp plan. So first off, I do want to talk about the kind of comp plan they work. In prior deep dives, all the other MLMs I've done deep dives on, they have used a binary compensation plan. This company uses a uni-level MLM comp plan. So a uni-level comp plan is a single level plan with unlimited members on the front line. This plan ensures maximum benefit for the collective effort of distributors, network marketing companies with uni-level MLM comp plans use uni-level MLM software to automate their marketing, etc. So then if you ask what is a uni-level comp plan, here's a little photo that I'm going to show you. So essentially a uni-level MLM comp plan is defined as a compensation plan that has only one business level, and all the sponsored members of a distributor are placed directly in the first level. There's no spillover, and the efforts made by the distributor on recruitment are directly beneficial to him or her. Usually the sponsorship tree of a distributor in any comp plan is represented using a uni-level plan. So what's going to happen is you're going to be at the top. anyone you recruit, instead of starting your pyramid structure, they're all going to be on the same level. So every single time you recruit someone, it's going to be like a line of people. Like you have a line of individuals. Then that line of people that you recruit, when they recruit people, then that starts another line. When they recruit people, that starts another line. So theirs are going to look like these large, long, just funky lines that clearly, as people are recruiting and as levels are forming, it will look like a pyramid structure in my opinion, but they will be like lines. I will put up graphics for you guys. So let's talk about their comp plan and how you can earn money. So they state you can earn money or earn things 11 different ways. We're going to look at the simplified version. They do have like a Le-Vel rewards section on their site, and then they have a actual document that shows their comp plan, but I find the actual document to seem a little bit more confusing if you're looking at it. So I thought we would just read off on this other like section of their website. So one, you can get paid in retail sales. So every brand promoter can earn 20% on the BV of their customers' web orders. As a qualified and active promoter, you will earn a percentage of the customers' web orders generated by promoters in your sponsorship tree. So what this means is you're going to earn commissions off of sales. So your personal customers, you're going to earn 20% commissions off their products. The first level customers, which means your sponsored reps, right? The people that you recruited, your downline, is going to sign customers up. You'll receive 12% commissions off their sales. Then your downline's downline, you'll earn 4%. And then your downline's downline, you will earn 4%. And it cuts it off there. So after 4 lines, you're not gonna earn commission off of any level under that. Then you get a fast start bonus. So what is the Infinity Fast Start? As a qualified and active promoter, you can begin earning the Infinity Fast Start bonus on the product packages purchased by newer upgrading promoters. Each enrollment or upgrade package has a defined fast start amount, which you begin earning from your personally enrolled promoters and their personally enrolled promoters. This continues for infinite width and 4 levels down. If you personally enrolled Tim, that would mean Tim is on your first level. If Tim enrolled Chris, that would mean Chris is on your second level. You can also earn multiple fast starts as promoters upgrade from starter to VIP. So there are certain packages that you can purchase, or your downline and the people you sponsor can purchase. And depending on what package they buy when they sign up, you'll earn a set of money off of that. That's essentially what that means. So something to keep in mind about the Infinity Fast Start is it actually says in parentheses in really small words that you must have personally enrolled at least 2 qualified and active promoters. Then you're gonna move to Infinity Fast Start Match Bonus, which is just a way to make a little bit more money off your downline. And in order to do that, you have to have at least 8 active promoters under you and reach the rank of 4K VIP, which we're gonna talk about in a minute. And they have this thing called a iPad mini bonus. So if you reach 4,000 volume points in your first 30 days as a Le-Vel brand promoter, they will give you a $399 bonus to your check for an iPad mini to help your business. So you'll end up getting a $400 check essentially to get yourself an iPad, but you have to get 4,000 volume points in your first 30 days. And that again brings up my question of, did that rep even try the products? Did they even like the products? How are they recruiting all these people to get even 4,000 volume points? So they do say that there are lists of qualifications you have to meet. You have to have actual promoters under you and more in order to qualify for that. Then you have your uni-level team commissions. And here's the graphic that they have. I'm gonna put it on the screen right now. So as a qualified and active brand promoter, you can earn up to 8% on the volume in each level of your placement tree, up to 8 levels. Again, guys, the levels just mean you recruited people, they recruited people 8 times. They recruited, up to 8 levels. So each level, you are going to earn a commissions off of that person signing up. So this is how people at the top of pyramids or pyramid-like structures make a crap load of money. Why? Already we talked about the fast start bonuses where you're making percentages off customers' orders. Now you're making percentages off downlines. You're making 4% each time someone is signed up in that downline. So this is how you start collecting a lot of money when you're not really having to do much, right? Your downline, all you have to do is keep recruiting and you're gonna keep making money. So I'm not going to go over the rest, but they also have a team commissions matching bonus, but I'm not gonna go over that because it just gets more and more confusing. It's essentially more ways for them to make money off their your downline. The more your downline works, the more money you make. That's essentially what it is. I now want to go over the rank structure. So they have 6 different ranks that you can hit. So the first rank is to be a promoter. In order to be a promoter, you need 100 PV a month. So again, you need to buy or sell 100 PV. Then you can get to 4K VIP. So you're gonna need 100 PV a month, 2 minimum active legs, 4,000 QV, and 2,400 QV on your strong leg. In order to get to the 12K VIP rank, you'll need, again, 100 PV, 2 minimum active legs, 12,000 QV, and 7,200. This is a lot in my opinion. Like, a lot of what I'm seeing with Le-Vel is in order to rank advance, you really need working people. Like, you need people under you to be busting their tails and selling product, buying product. And then I'm going to put a little graphic here that just tells you guys the rest. So you can get to 40K VIP, 80K VIP, and the last and highest rank you can hit is 200K VIP. And in order to hit that rank, you actually need 200,000 QV on one leg, and then you need 120,000 max strong leg QV, which in my opinion is just insanity. That's so much QV. QV is based off products sold. Do you know how much products you have to sell in order to hit 200,000 QV a month? Every single month? I would never hit that rank. That's impossible in my opinion. Now let me put my glasses on because my eyes are getting a little weird. So the next thing that we're going to be talking about is the income disclosure statement. Everything we love to see. So let's read the income disclosure statement. This just gets me so excited to show you guys. So, okay, so here it says, the comp plan for brand promoters is based off sales of Thrive. Brand promoters are not compensated for recruiting team members. There are a number of factors that impact success, such as individual effort, business experience, expertise, blah, blah, blah. I don't care about the rest of that. Then they go, the commission statistics below do not include voluntary expenses that may be incurred by brand promoters, such as telephone or internet cost, travel, or purchase business materials. So they state, based on the first 6 months of 2020, the average annualized commission earned by active brand promoters was only $1,341 annually a year, and by building brand promoters was $5,670. So let's break this down. Why do they have two different things? Why do they have a section for their active brand promoters and their team building brand promoters? They state that active is defined as ordering at least one thing during the time period. Included in this group is the 52% of brand promoters who just simply purchased a product but did not sell and promote Thrive, thus earn no commission. So this is going to be quite interesting to see how many people earn no commission. And then a team building is essentially people who build a team. That's what that means. So here we have all of the ranks. So again, they have 6 different ranks you can hit. You can hit promoter, 4K VIP, 12K VIP, 40K VIP, 80K VIP, and 200K VIP. So the percentage of brand promoters that are at the promoter level that are active is 94.7% of people. That's insane to me. And then 75.6% of those people are building a team, and they are the promoter rank. So let's continue to go down the line. If we look at the next ranks, as you can see, those numbers dwindle tremendously. So if you look at team building, I'm actually surprised that their second rank has that many people. So to get to 4K VIP, 15.1% of people were in that rank in, I believe this is 2020, right? This income, yes, this is 2020's income disclosure statement. So this is 15.1% of people were in this rank. And then as you continue to go on though, as you can see, only 0.5 people ever hit the highest rank, 0.8 people ever hit the highest second rank, 1.3 ever hit the third highest, and it just keeps dwindling. So this really goes to show that in order to hit even the top 3 ranks in the company, and there's only 6 ranks, and you're automatically at your first rank when you get started, only 2% of people will ever be there, will ever hit that highest rank, which is not a lot of people. Then we need to go over to their 2020 income annualized and their average income. So here we can see, I don't like that they put 2 different sections. They put their 2020 average income, but then also their 2020 income. So why on their average income does it show active people earning $159 at the promoter rank, but the 2020 income annualized says 0 for their lowest? So I am going to look at the average income. I don't want to look at the 2020 income annualized because numbers are going to be way more swayed just looking at that rather than looking at the average income annualized. So if we look at the average income income annualized. If you're an active rep, you're only going to earn annually, average person earned $159. $159. And then if we look at the team building side, it says $650 a year. That's still not a lot of money. $650 in a year, not including this $100 PV you're going to need to uphold every single month. And when you think about it, if you've only earned $650 in a year, that means that you did not sign a lot of customers up, meaning that you have been paying out of pocket that 100 PV in order to stay active. And then as you can see, the numbers go up. I'll put the graph up, or I'll have the graph up so you guys can see, but I like to look at the first ranked only because that's where most of the people are. As we can see, that's where most of the distributors are going to be. They're going to stay there, and that's the average income earned. As we've seen, 94% of active reps are in this rank, and 75% are in this rank if they're building a team. So that goes to show you that you're not making a lot of money. And I love how they have so many different numbers on their income disclosure, because above that, I already read this, but they do state based on the first 6 months of 2020, the average annualized commission earned was $1,341 by active promoters. So if we look at $1,341 divided by 12, someone earned $111 a month. That's all. So $111 can't even pay my car payment, can't get me groceries for a month. It can't do anything, in my opinion, based off of also the products you're gonna have to buy in order to continue to promote products. So you're probably actually going to end up being in debt or end up paying more out of pocket than you are making. And then it says those who built a team in the first 6 months earned an average annualized commission of $5,670. And if we divide that by 12, that is $472 a month, not including any of the products you purchased, any of the trips you went on, or anything like that. So I am going to link down the income disclosure statement down below because they're very interesting. They have a lot of different numbers. I feel like they do this to really confuse people, but that's just my opinion. They have so many. Why do you have so many different numbers? Just show us the people that sign up with you that are promoters, how many percent of them are in that rank, the annual income, and the median, and then be done with it. I don't know why they make it so complicated. But something I want to point out is that in this income disclosure statement, they only show active people. So the argument I get a lot from MLM reps will tell me, well, there's inactive people. There's people who just sign up for product, and that's what's swaying our income disclosure statement. Well, here they even said that it's all active people that are in this, right? It's all active people who are purchasing products and doing all of that. So that makes me believe that it's mostly active people, not your inactive people, that are going to be on your income disclosure. Editing Deanna here. So all in all, I want you guys to know that I am looking at the first rank, the promoter ranks annualized commissions, because clearly that's where most reps are based on the percentage of reps that are in that rank and what most reps are going to be looking at making. So for active people in the first rank, you're looking at making, like I said, $159 annually. And of brand promoters, aka those that have sold to customers and built a team, are looking at making around $650 annually, which is a really low amount of money. Also, going back to the first numbers that I have underlined in this graphic, where it actually states that the annual active members earn $1,341 and the active promoters earn $5,670. These numbers are taking, from my knowledge, every rank into consideration. All ranks are being used here to come up with the average annualized commissions, which I find to be all in all the most important number. But remember, because these ranks are all in one, those that are at the 0.1 to 0.5%, those reps that are at the top of the pyramid making hundreds of thousands, will be skewing this number. So I'm curious, what do you guys think of this income disclosure statement style? Do you think it's made like this to confuse people, or do you just think, I don't know, Le-Vel likes to make their income disclosure statements like this with a million different numbers? I would be curious what you guys think, because I am not a fan of this. And then we're going to look at the trip opportunities. So here's the graph for Le-Vel trip opportunities. So they do have a trip. The one for this year is going to, oh wait, already happened. My bad. From February 4th to the 7th in 2021, and they went to Los Cabos, the Hard Rock Hotel. So in order to qualify, here are the qualification rules. Let's see how free this is, since MLMs like to say that their trips are free. So there's two ways to get invited to this trip that include two different type of benefits. So the first one, in order to qualify, you must be at the 12K VIP rank for 2 out of the 3 qualifying months. So something to keep in mind is the qualification period for this trip, right? When you are trying to qualify to get invited, happens in October, November, and December of that prior month. So like I said, this trip happened February 4th to the 7th. Well, the qualification period to qualify to get invited was October, November, and December of 2020, which I find to be actually the hardest 3 months. People are spending money on things like Christmas and holiday season. So I actually feel like it's harder to sell these very expensive products when it's those 3 months. But anyways, in order to qualify, you have to be at the 12 VIP rank. So let's see how many people, based on their income disclosure statement, will actually even hit 12K VIP. But based on the active reps that are in this rank, only 1.5% of people hit 12K VIP. And then as you can see, 0.3, 0.2, and 0.1 hit those higher ranks. So they will also be invited to the trip. So less than 2%, or actually exactly 2% of people will be invited to this trip. So when they say that, oh, you can go on this trip, this and that, only 2% of people are ever gonna get invited, okay? Because you need 12K, you need to hit that rank, and then you need to maintain that rank for at least 2 out of those 3 qualifying months of October, November, and December of 2020. So the next qualifying thing you need to do is you need to have a total of 2 new personal customer auto ship orders of at least 100 QV per order placed. So in the months of October, November, December, you will have to have at least 2 new customers that order 100 QV. It has to be on auto ship. So you have to make sure that you can get 2 of your own customers within those months that have their product on auto ship. The third way to qualify, you need to have a total of 800 QV from first time personally enrolled upgrade package orders. So that means for your downlines, essentially, for the reps that you are recruiting, you are going to need to have a total of 800 QV from first time recruits. Then the fourth way is you need to have 25 customer auto ship orders and 10 promoter auto ship orders in the first 4 levels of your team during the 3-month period. So as you've seen before, right, you needed a total of 2 new customer orders of 100 QV on auto ship. But in total, you need at least 25 customers orders on auto ship. 25 on auto ship for these kind of products, I feel like is not an easy task at all. And with that, you also need to have 10 of your distributors, of the people you recruited, to have auto ship orders. So when they go, oh, you can be a rep and not have to buy things, this goes to show you need, in order to get on a trip, 10 of your recruits to have auto ship orders. So what does that show you? You need people to buy products. And then with this one, your airfare is not included. So you will have to actually fly yourself there and all of that good stuff. So it's not free at all. You have to hit all of these qualifications. Hopefully you don't actually spend your money to hit these qualifications, like buying things for your customers or for your reps that can't buy things. And then you have to actually get yourself to the location. So the second trip opportunity says all-inclusive lifestyle getaway for 2 with airfare. So this includes up to $500 per person airfare reimbursement. So you'll be able to essentially take your spouse, a friend, whatever, and $500 per person you will get reimbursed for. So whenever you buy your flight, if it's more than $500, it will be coming out of pocket. But in order to do this, you must qualify at 40K VIP for 2 out of those 3 qualifying months. 40K VIP, there is only ever 0.3 active people in that rank. So you have a 0.3 chance of getting this opportunity. And again, you can either hit 40K VIP, 80K, or 200. So in total, 0.5% of people hit that rank in 2020 in order for them to get invited to the trip. And then you have to maintain that rank for 2 out of the 3 months. The second thing is you need to have a total of 3 new personal customer auto ship orders. So instead of 2 new ones, you need to have 3 new auto ship customer orders of 100 QV or more. The third way, a total of 1,200 QV from first time personally enrolled upgrade packages orders in October through December. So essentially like your recruits, you need to make sure their package orders when they sign up and they enroll equals 1,200 QV. And lastly, this is insanity. You need 50 customer auto ship orders and 20 promoter auto ship orders in your first 4 levels of your team during the 3-month qualification period. 50 customers and 20 of your recruits. 50 customers. Products on auto ship? Heck no. You ain't going on this trip. Even though you hit the rank of 40K VIP and above, are you sure you can get 50 customers to have their products on auto ship for those months? Oh, and then it even says the lifestyle getaway was initially limited to the first 540 promoters who register for the event. And then due to incredible demand, a limited number of additional rooms were available. So that goes to show they normally only have a certain amount of distributors allowed to go on the trips in general. Like the first ones to hit these qualifications will be invited. So then they also have a VIP surprise event. So I thought I'd read this off for you guys. So in order to qualify for a surprise event at the actual trip, you will have to qualify at 12K VIP or 40K VIP for 2 out of the 3 months. You will need a total of 8 new customer orders. So instead of 2 and 3 new customer orders, you will need 8 new customer orders of 100 QV. You will then need a total of 2,800 QV from your first time enrolled promoters. And then the first 75 qualifiers for the VIP surprise event will be invited to the most exclusive and special event in the company's history, a gala at co-CEO Jason Camper's award-winning home in Cabo. For those hitting the qualification criteria for the VIP event after the first 75 have qualified, will be on a wait list to attend. As we can see, it's not free. You have to do a lot of work. It's not easy work. It's not an easy time during the year to also sell. It's normally the hardest time a year, October, November, December, to even sell products of any kind, MLM or not. So that's interesting that they make that qualifying period instead of just making the whole year, right? The whole year should be your time to qualify. Why only 3 months out of the year can you qualify? Because what happens if you hit all of these things within the, January, February, March, but you don't do it in October, November, December, you still don't get invited to this trip. But as we can see, you still need to buy your airfare. You only get reimbursed a certain amount of airfare if you get the higher tier qualification that you hit. So these trips aren't free, and there's a lot that goes into it. So when you hear them talk about these free trips, don't take it at face value because it is not free. So now let's move on to the car opportunity. This one is quite interesting, you guys. So here is the little document I found. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any other information on this car opportunity. I tried my best. I also reached out to prior Le-Vel reps and they didn't have this information either. So essentially you can earn a monthly bonus toward a white or black BMW, Mercedes, Lexus, Cadillac, Audi. Did I say that right? Tesla, Land Rover, or select truck models. It says, in order to qualify, you must have 4 personally qualified and active promoters. So 4 people in your downline have to be active. You must have at least 800 PV. Personal lifetime volume is an accumulation of your personal orders or retail sales. So that gets a little shady because personal orders, people may be inclined to purchase a bunch of product in order to hit this. Then it says you must complete and upload Le-Vel Auto's agreement, which I couldn't find online. Unfortunately, I apologize that I couldn't find that. And then it says the auto bonus pays $800 monthly as long as you are at the 12K VIP rank. So again, you need to have 4 active people under you. You need to have a certain amount of PV. You need to sign the auto agreement and you need to at least hit the 12K VIP rank. If we look at it in 2020, only 2% of people hit that rank or higher. So again, only 2% of people are gonna get this benefit. And then it says that you can actually qualify for a higher dollar amount. So let's see how to do. They have what's called the Auto Elite bonus. So this will actually give you $1,600 every month. So to qualify for Auto Elite, you must be a 40K VIP or greater. So again, only 0.5 people hit that rank in 2020. So you will need to hit that, which only 0.5% of people do. You will need to have 8 personal promoters under you that are active. So those people need to at least have 100 PV or they need to sell at least 100 PV every single month. And 2 out of 8 of your promoters have to be the rank of 12K VIP. I find that pretty difficult to hit. It's difficult to hit that rank of 40K VIP because, 0.5% of people hit it in 2020. It's hard to get your downline to continue to buy products, right? Because they may not need new products. And then you have to make sure that your downline hits that 12 VIP rank, which we know not a lot of people hit. Then it also says you must have 12 personal customer auto ships with 100 QV minimum. You must complete and upload Le-Vel's auto agreement, and then you can actually qualify to get this travel bag. Cool, don't really care about the travel bag. So the thing to keep in mind about this car stuff is you have to hit this every single month. So it's not that you hit these qualifications and you just get this payment forever, right? Say you decide to go in and say I choose to get a Tesla and I get a Tesla, I go in, when I get the vehicle, I buy or lease the car, you are now responsible for that. This is something I try and tell people, that when you go get this car, Le-Vel doesn't want their name on it. You have to go into a car dealership and purchase a car that they allow you to choose, but they want nothing to do with it. That means your credit is on the line. If you have to have a co-signer, your co-signer's credit is on the line, and you must know that you can pay this with or without Le-Vel's help, because what's going to happen is every month you have to hit these qualifications. If you miss these qualifications, say you drop rank, say instead of being at a 12K VIP, you drop rank to a 4K VIP. For that month that you're dropping rank, you will not get this money, meaning you will have to pay your car. And I find this not a smart financial decision, especially if you're someone that you know you don't have the compensation at a normal job, or you aren't normally going to have enough money to pay for that car. I wouldn't recommend it. It's not a smart financial decision. It can really mess up your credit, your co-signer's credit, and you can find yourself in a sticky situation if you can't pay for the car on the months that you don't qualify or stay qualified. Now, people generally ask me, well, does the car program allow you to get cash instead? A lot of MLMs do not have that as an opportunity. Le-Vel does. So it says their VIP Auto Club may choose to receive $400 cash instead. So you can get $400 cash instead of... Editing Deanna here. One, my face looks really funny where I paused it, and two, I got the number wrong. So you will not get $400 cash. You can get $300. So I'm sorry that I, in the video, am going to continue to accidentally say you can get $400 cash instead of actually buying a car. But no, you get $300. So I apologize for getting the numbers mixed up. The actual car money, which clearly, as you can see, you get more money for the car thing. You get the $800 or the $1,600 bonus every single month as long as you qualify for their qualifications. And if you want the cash bonus instead, you'll get $400. That's the one I would recommend. If you get to this level, I would recommend you do the cash one. That's just my personal thing. I think $400 extra a month, that's actually going to be given to you that you don't have to put towards a car, and you're not putting yourself in another financial problem. So they do have a cash opportunity for you, like a cash prize every month essentially. So that's how the car program works. It's not free, it's not anything like that. And again, I never recommend people to do this. I've actually done a car series on other MLMs and their car opportunities, like dedicated videos too. And I go a little bit more in depth about how financially it's just probably not the smartest thing to do, because again, the company has nothing to do with the car. They just tell you what car you have to get. You're the one that puts everything in your name under your social, whether you have to have a co-signer or not. And the company Le-Vel technically has nothing to do with it. So I just always recommend, if they have a cash prize thing, just to do that instead. But now we're going to go into the lawsuits. Are there any lawsuits that Le-Vel has had or is currently having? And is there any issues with income claims and health claims? So there's actually one lawsuit that I found to be quite literally insane. So let's read this here. On LazyManandMoney.com, he stated that Le-Vel tried to sue him and he won the court decision. I will link down below for you guys. Their conclusion states, and I'm going to quote this: "We decide in Lazy Man's favor on his first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and 10th issue. We need not reach Lazy Man's 8th and 9th issues. The court also ruled that Le-Vel must pay sanctions, which in my understanding is money they have to pay for bad behavior with their lawsuit. Score one for this," he said, "score one for this blogger who was also giving his opinion on a reader's question." So this individual actually got sued from Le-Vel for talking about them, giving his opinion and things like that. And in the end of the lawsuit, they did go in this person's favor, in Lazy Man. So I'm going to link down below that FTC thing. So as you can see, Le-Vel does have a track record with suing individuals for speaking out. I recommend, if you're someone that's leaving Le-Vel, to really make sure that you're checking yourself and you're making sure that things that you're saying won't get you into a pickle, because they are known to try and sue people for talking about their company or giving their opinion. The next issue I have with them is their income claims and their health claims. So on truthandadvertising.org, they actually have a whole list that you guys can look at of different type of health and income claims. So they said a Tina.org investigation has cataloged 140 instances in which Le-Vel and or its distributors have made or referenced atypical earning claims that lack appropriate legal disclosures. And then this person has a whole list of claims that have been made for income income claims. And then they stated a Tina.org investigation has cataloged more than 50 instances from 2016 to 2020 in which Le-Vel and or its distributors have either made or referenced claim that the Thrive products lines can cure, treat, alleviate symptoms of, prevent, or reduce the risk of diseases and disorders. And they have a whole list of those for you. Now, something else I want to talk about is the jobs being taken. I love to talk about this when I talk about multi-level marketing, because what I find with multi-level marketing is that most individuals are not qualified in most ways. So clearly in Thrive, they're selling products that you should need to see a dietitian for or a doctor for. A lot of these products, if you have multiple products together, can really negatively impact your health and sometimes your mental health. It's really important that individuals use dietitians and doctors for these type of things. You are in a place where you want to gain weight, lose weight, or do something like that through working out and stuff, see a personal trainer, see someone like that. If you want to fix your eating habits or eat a little bit better or talk about those kind of things, or maybe you have questions about your health, go see a dietitian, go see a doctor where they can do blood work and really give you the information that you need, because these companies, in my opinion, has so many products that are not really necessary for an individual to be on their health and fitness journey or to gain weight or to lose weight or to just feel better in their bodies. So that is pretty much my deep dive on Le-Vel/Thrive. This company is definitely one that has so much information. If you have had an experience with Thrive, if you have tried their product, I would love to know what you have to say down below about them, or if you have more information on them. Sometimes I don't find everything when I'm looking into stuff, and I tried to research. I think I researched this company for about a month. So I've been looking into a lot of different things, talking to a lot of different people, watching a lot of videos, watching videos from the company itself, and this is really the things that I have grasped from the company. So I would love to hear your comments down below, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. I upload 3 days a week, and I'll see you in the next video.